Hey everybody, Paul Wooten here. I'm going to tell you up front, this is the Nascar video. It's going to be Richard Petty, um, STP car. His early days, and I want to show you off my Petty collection. So if you like Petty and like NASCAR, stick around. I can show you some cool cars. We're going to crack some really cool stuff too. So let's see if we can get some of this old stuff going. Here's an old Oldsmobile, number 43. This one's a Racing Champions loose. Here's a Hot Wheels 100% Richard Petty car. This one actually the hood opens on it. It's a baby blue. This one here is a 70s STP. This is probably, I don't know what this is. I don't know what each car. Most of his cars were Mopars. He did drive a few other brands like Olds and a couple Fords. Plymouth, Dodges. This is 100% also. The hood opens on it too. Very cool. We're gonna crack some of these guys here. This is from the Richard Petty 50th anniversary. It was the 10th year anniversary of Racing Champions, 5 decades of Petty. Each of these cars were 19,043 cars. They are serial numbered on the bottom, but we are going to crack these since I only have like 10 of the however many there is in this series. I guess I did it every year for 5 decades, so maybe 50 cars, maybe, I don't know. Let's do a little crack in here. Keep all this stuff together. The only thing about this Racing Champion stuff is the packaging kind of gets a little yellow over the years. Very cool piece there. And the card that goes with it. I'm just grabbing whatever comes up. This is in a 1959, whatever car he drove in 59. It's a big Plymouth, looks like. Spare you the packaging pictures. Just go ahead and just show you the car. Big old Plymouth. Big old wings in the back. Very cool. This one here was 1979 he drove this car. Very nice piece. $1972. STP 1972. That old neon orange. Now we got the blue cars that he ran. Let's go from 1962. I'm not a huge Mopar guy, so if any of y'all recognize the actual makes of these cars, I know there's most of them Mopar, but 63. Miss old Richard Petty. Had the privilege of at one of my conventions having the privilege to spend time with him. That was really cool. Kind of on a offbeat, situation. Not at a racetrack where everything's going crazy. But this is the 64 year Plymouth. It's got Goodyear tires. Well, trivia question for you guys out there, if you guys know, and I'll tell you the answer in another video. But 1965, when did and why did NASCAR go from raised white letter Goodyear Eagles to yellow Goodyear Eagles? It's got some type of tachometer or something on the roof. Never seen that before. Very cool. '68. First time I saw one with a black top on it. That car's going everywhere. It's got a black roof. And 1969. 1969. That's my Petty collection there. I'm going to show you off a few extras that I have that are loose. Here's an old Ertl model. It's got paper stickers on it. Another old Ertl model. It's an old Ertl model. The Racing Champions. There's a nice Racing Champions. Oh, I may have showed one of these. Probably his most modern. This was probably late 90s. You know, his last ride was 92. Yeah, his son Kyle wasn't the best race car driver, but he did race for Hot Wheels Racing, which was cool. And this was his grandson, Adam Petty. Young man lost his life too soon, but that's part of, I guess, the thrill and spills of the NASCAR world. Luckily, we haven't lost a lot of drivers to on-track deaths, but anyway, Richard Petty Hall. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Really cool stuff. Thought I'd do a video as I cracked them. Just kind of tell you who else also drove for Petty: Pete Hamilton, Buddy Baker, Banjo, Matthews, Marvin Panch, Bobby Hamilton, and John Andretti were some of the earlier drivers. Of course, we've had a bunch of different ones that have driven also for him. But thank you for tuning in. Richard Petty, number 43, King of NASCAR.